Alrighty, we are going to get our TreeView into place, get it binding to the children's collection, get the selected item bound over these next about 3 tutorials. With that, we'll be able to see the difference between the Windows App SDK TreeView and the previous TreeViews. I think they try to fulfill a lot of requests with this TreeView. So all of you aspiring software engineers, let's get to it. Alrighty, since this is Windows App SDK and it is a little different than either WPF or UWP, we're going to put a control in for our main control, for our TreeView. Where we put the TreeView on the main window before, we're going to put it inside of a control this time. That's because a control does have a data context. So within that control, we can do a main view idle for our view model. Whereas in our main window, we actually have to have a local variable for our view model. Now, our local variable is going to be initialized exactly like how we did the data context before in UWP and WPF. But instead of returning a cast of our data context, we're going to return the variable here. Now let's initialize our base collection just like we did before. If you did one of the other tutorials, we're just going to initialize a bunch of base items that will turn into layers and segments later on down the road. I don't have the parent in here yet because I'm going way too fast. So everywhere, well, this is a base item, this isn't a interface. Of course, we have to initialize this, turn this into an iParent item. Waiting for a telesense. Now it's good. Let's add some children. Let's remember to set their parent to the item. Then, of course, its children. Set their parent to the child, to the segment. And I want more than one. We'll be up to the point where we have a new button up and running in no time. And we need to remember to add them to the children collection of their parent, and then add all of those to our view models children collection. And we need to add our namespace, of course. Windows App SDK, we are going to use Xbind a lot more. And we need to add our children collection to our view model. It is not a base item. It's based on the base view. Get our TreeView item template in place. It's a little bit different, which is good inside of Windows App SDK. We do have to make it more tight because we're using Xbind on the data template. But if you notice, we're going to use the TreeView item. We'll set the item source of the TreeView item, once we get to it, to the children. If you notice, since we've tightly typed it, it finds children immediately. And then we're going to say, yes, it's expanded by default. Then put our text box in there, or whatever we want to display our item. Alright, we're going to replace that button that comes by default with our control. Compile and run if I haven't forgotten anything. I did forget something. No worries. Just forgot to get rid of the button. There we go. Wait a minute, where's my TreeView? TreeView is there. But I forgot my own device. And it's right there. Always the problem with pseudocode and development code is forgetting to do something that you're used to being automated. There's our tree view. Voila! Encore! If you got something out of this, like and subscribe. I believe the rest of this tutorial is going to go much faster because we have covered it. If you have not covered the other videos, I'm retyping stuff in, but I wouldn't say that I'm recovering things like the commands. So hit the WPF, or if the UWP video tutorial is out there, hit it. The WPF is more similar to Windows App SDK. And remember to like and subscribe. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.